And then there's the famous herb spiral. You don't know permaculture if you don't know herb spiral. So you build a mound of dirt 2 metres across, like that, and get some rocks or bricks from a destruction site, and come up round it in a spiral, filling in with soil, and wind up it. But put that triangle up first. It's much easier to build up around that cone. I built an awful lot of them in my day. So, just put a cone of rubble 6 feet across the base, and you want the thing to end up 3 feet high if you can. Sinks a bit. And then plant all your herbs in it by the kitchen door. And a trial run, put your flannelette nightgown on and put your fluffy slippers on. And if you have to get your slippers wet, it's too far from the door. So, the plain fact of the matter is that if you put a piece of parsley where Bruce is, you won't go out in wet weather to get it. First, you make a cone, Act 1, Scene 1, right? Yeah, and you make that out of basically rubble.
Rubble, not good dirt, but rubble.
No, bits of mixed clay and crushed brick and whatever you don't mind losing.
Well, it's not going to be growing in there?
You can put limestone in there, and sort of brick and stuff. But they make your rubble. Then start by cutting in and putting proper little steps in and put little rocks in, or, double bricks, or you can go short pieces of wood and just go up to the top, knock the top off. If you're thoughtful and put a pipe up there, you put a little 4-foot sprinkler there. That's it. It works. So your actual form is about like that, and then, however. So you go up a spiral, ramp, which, if you measure it, and you were right, about 6 feet wide and 3 feet high, gives you about 58 running feet of herbs, which is a lot of culinary herbs. And if you take your sun angles right, and this is partially shaded, this is where all your foliage herbs go, particularly for me, parsley and chives. And this is where all your aromatics go, thyme, sage, marjoram. And I usually crown it off with one of my favourite, what do you call it, rosemary. That's for remembrance. Rue, that's for you. So these are built a lot. And the error this is 6 feet. And if you want to dive your ramp underground and put a child's plastic bath in and plant your water herbs there, some of your mints and that, do so. And I put some water chestnut there too. Yeah. Now where you come to ground level, just take your ramp down under the ground for about that far and have a little marsh and a little pond and a frog or two. And that was a result of a midnight. I'm staring at the ceiling one night and I'm thinking, how many dimensions, And I thought, why don't we do three-dimensional gardens? Don't be ridiculous, I thought it was a ziggurat.